2019 Toyota RAV4 Australia, 2019 Toyota RAV4 Price, 2019 Toyota RAV4 Trail, 2019 Toyota RAV4 Specs. Buy new cars. Welcome to our car blog. This time we will be share information about the latest cars is coming from Toyota brand. The title of the article we take is 2019 Toyota RAV4 Australia, 2019 Toyota RAV4 Price, 2019 Toyota RAV4 Trail, 2019 Toyota RAV4 Specs. Buy new cars. We will be try discuss details about this car, ranging from reviews, concept, redesign, rumors, exterior, interior, specs, changes, engine, colors, pictures, release date and also prices. Congratulations to read and we hope you enjoy it and then we'll come back again here. 2019 Toyota RAV4 Australia, 2019 Toyota RAV4 Price, 2019 Toyota RAV4 Trail, 2019 Toyota RAV4 Specs. Buy new cars. When Toyota's RAV4 first went on sale 22 years ago, it bisected the car and truck segments and left us scratching our heads over what to call it. It was shaped like a wagon and drove like a car, yet it offered all-wheel drive and sat on big wheels that afforded decent ground clearance. Today, we know such car-based trucklets as crossovers, and the market is overflowing with them. So far, the proliferation of competitors hasn't stolen top sales honors from Toyota. The RAV4 is now the company's best-selling model, as well as replacing the Camry as the best-selling non-pickup truck vehicle in America. At this point, Toyota could probably slap the RAV4 badge on a shopping cart and people would buy it on name recognition alone. Fortunately, that is not the path Toyota took in designing the all-new, 5th-generation model RAV5. The all-new RAV4 for those who weren't around in 1996, that name stands for Recreational Activity Vehicle with 4-wheel drive, looks leagues more substantial than its dowdy, upright predecessor. Growing 0.4 inch wider than before and sporting a wheelbase 1.2 inches longer helps, as do shorter overhangs. Overall length is down 0.2 inch. The long, wide body takes the RAV4 back to the third-generation model's relative, aesthetic heights. Literal elevation is achieved by a newly taller ride height, which is more than half an inch farther from the ground than the old RAV4 without penalizing aerodynamics. We particularly like the bollier design elements inspired by Toyota's 4Runner SUV and Tacoma pickup, which include the wide-set front intakes, upright grille, and pumped-out fenders. There is some Jeep Compass in the floating roof design, while the overall shape is not dissimilar to the Jeep Cherokees. Its embrace of a truckier look seems ideally timed to consumers ever more raucous clamoring for such things. The Adventure trim in particular embodies this shift and further sets the RAV4 apart from more car-like competitors such as the Honda CR-V and the Mazda CX-5. Carried over from the current RAV4, the Adventure ups the truck ante further with larger tires and a different front bumper and grille design seemingly yanked right off the Tacoma pickup. Adventure models also can be had with a contrasting white-colored roof in a shade called Ice Edge, while their interiors are dressed up with orange stitching and accents. Predictably, the hybrid model, another carryover from the current RAV4, has a considerably more weak-kneed look, with smallish tires giving it a distinctly less rugged vibe. The hybrid's black-painted roof further enhances its relatively low-slung appearance. Acronymity. We'll do our best to cut through the RAV4's many acronyms, starting with TNGA, which stands for Toyota New Global Architecture. Besides underpinning this new RAV4, the component set also sits beneath the latest Prius, Camry, and next-generation Corolla. There also is the RAV4's standard TSS, Toyota Safety Sense 2.0. Standard across the RAV4 family, it includes automatic high beam control, adaptive cruise control, automated emergency braking, lane departure warning, and, new this year, a self-steering lane keeping function dubbed Lane Tracing Assist. Blind spot monitoring and front and rear cross-traffic alert systems are optional. Power comes from a direct and port-injected dynamic force 2.5-liter inline-4 shared with the Camry, or the latest gas-electric Toyota hybrid system, THS-2. Final horsepower, torque, and fuel economy figures for each powertrain are not out yet, but the same dynamic force 2.5-liter four-cylinder makes a strong 203 horsepower and 184 lb-ft of torque in the Camry. Expect similar output figures for the RAV4. Toyota promises that the hybrid will be the more powerful of the two and stronger than last year's hybrid, thanks to its pair of electric motors. One helps the engine turn the front wheels via a continuously variable automatic transmission, the other powers the rear axle. The rear motor is also 30% more powerful than last year's. RAVs come standard with an 8-speed automatic transmission and front-wheel drive. Two distinct all-wheel drive systems are offered, the fancier of which incorporates rear axle torque vectoring. This setup, available only on the Limited and Adventure trim levels, can mechanically disconnect the rear wheels to reduce parasitic drag on the highway, improving fuel economy. Regardless of which all-wheel drive system is chosen, RAV4 SO equipped will have Toyota's multi-terrain select feature, which has engine and traction control settings optimized for traversing snow, mud, sand, or rocks. While Toyota promises 5 trim levels with the 2.5-liter and 4 with the hybrid powertrain, it has so far confirmed only the Limited and Adventure conventional models and the sport-themed XSE hybrid. We suspect the range ultimately will have SE, XSE, Limited, Adventure, and Platinum or XLE trims, while the hybrid may offer SE, XSE, LE, and XLE or Limited trims. Raves and USBs. Toyota has cleaned up the RAV4's previously cluttered interior aesthetic, adopting a handsome, upscale look that arranges core climate controls beneath a large touchscreen with both volume and tuning knobs. A useful tray for knickknacks runs nearly the entire width of the dashboard, similar to that in the Highlander. A 7.0-inch touchscreen running Toyota's Entune 3.0 software is standard, as is a Wi-Fi hotspot powered by a Verizon data connection, Apple CarPlay phone integration, finally, and hands-free Amazon Alexa voice assistant functionality. It works via your Bluetooth-paired smart device. Buyers may upgrade to an 8.0-inch screen with satellite radio, and navigation is optional. Because we live in 2018, Toyota has made the new RAV4 available with up to 5 USB ports, meaning each passenger could have a power source. A wireless G-phone charger is optional, as is an 800-watt JBL audio system. Even without Toyota's assurances that the newest RAV4 will be better to drive than before, the crossover is undoubtedly a more impassioned creation than its anodyne predecessor, thanks largely to its expressive new mug and its much improved interior. We'll have to wait until the gas models go on sale later this year, hybrid RAV4s arrive early in 2019, to see if the driving experience delivers on the promises made by the design. One thing's almost for certain, Toyota is going to sell a bunch of these things. Price, $25,705. Thanks.